But no, I was also thinking of just supporting my pikemen in general. If he decided to bring some kind of foot soldiers to deal with them instead of knights. And I also built those Huskars or whatever they're called, in case he got gunpowder units now, because they have a bonus against them. You know, in general they got bonus against archers, both when it comes to attack but also when it comes to armor. They have really high PS armor, which means they don't take a lot of damage from arrows, but they also have an advantage when it comes to gunpowder units. So yeah, that was why. And my economy is getting better, more or less. Oh well, it's not as good as last time, but it's more even now, and that means it's more or less balanced, so that's good. And here I see the archer range, and that confirms that it's the right thing to build. I mean that it's right to make Huskars and skirmishers, which I'm going to in a second. And here I launch an attack without any siege weapons really. I only have 2 mangonels, but I'm also producing battering rams, because otherwise it would take ages. And here I see those janissaries and I retreat, because I know I won't be able to win that battle. And I tried to convert one of his, but I got too close and lost one of my monks. That's not very good. In general, you should always protect your monks, because they are really expensive. You know, 100 gold, that's a lot, especially in a one player 1 versus 1, because there's limited gold on the map. So it's really important to protect your monks. And here it tries to build a watchtower, but I bring my mangonels closer, but he deletes it and go for building a castle over here. So I bring my monk and my archers to get those. He brings his janissaries, which are incredibly strong. They're really good. A lot of damage, good range. Not that much HP, but they are really good. And I totally forget to manage my mangonels, and they get destroyed, unfortunately. And here I try to go for this castle, but I don't really control my archers very well, and just shoot the building instead of the villagers. But now I got some some battering rams, and I've also started to produce spearmen. Oh no, skirmishers, sorry. And you know, just to prepare for fighting with fighting his janissaries and archers. And here I focus my fire on the villagers just to get them and to slow down the progress. And I succeed without losing too many. I think I lost 3 or 4 archers, so that's okay, I guess. And I bring my monk down to heal my units. That's always a good idea, to have a monk in the back just to heal your units. You know, they will last longer that way. And I'm still producing skirmishers, and I'm going for Huskars as well, because they are, as mentioned, really strong against those kind of units here. And I just sent my battering rams down, but they get quickly destroyed by the janissaries. But I bring my skirmishers down to get his janissaries, but then he decides to bring knights. And well, there's not much to do against knights unless you have pikemen, so I sent a few down. But before they get down there, he get my battering rams, so that's not very well. And I tried to convert one of his knights, and well, I made a mistake, as you could see. I took my spearmen inside of his inside of my battering ram, and that was not on purpose, so it was really stupid. And here I retreat. Always important to know when to fight. Not something I'm very good at though, but it's really important to know when to fight and when not to. And as you can see, he has a villager standing up here, but he totally forget everything about it. So later on I will just kill it with my villagers. I don't really pay attention to it either. And yeah, now I got plenty of wood, but I have no food. So, and as you can see, a lot of these villages are idle. So I decided to build a lot of farms in this area. Not really nicely planned or anything, just scattered out. And same goes for houses. I just built a lot of houses. And yeah. Meanwhile, down here in the battlefield, nothing happens. Now he got his castle up and going, and I decided to attack it. See if I can get it, but well, I'm not really succeeding. My battering rams get all destroyed. I am Imperial aging. I'm going to see if I can get some trebuchets. They would definitely help. And as you can see, I'm pretty much behind when it comes to points, so I didn't really thought I would win this one. It's not very good morale. That's for sure. And yeah, but I sort of won this fight because I had the right units. I think the only way he really could have won it would be to have some of these Janissaries guys, but also some more knights, some more swordsmen to deal with my Huskarls and pikemen, and then let the gunmarines deal with my archers and skirmishers, something like that. I'm not sure. Yes, and here I think I don't really mention my battering ram and just send it to its death. Yes, I'm right. I kind of forget how this battle turned out. Anyway, he decided to build a castle up here. And well, it's a desperate attempt on dealing with me, I guess. I delete this house and take my villagers out to fight him, and then I take some of my soldiers from down here up to deal with them. And I'm already producing trebuchets because I just went Imperial Age. Quwera is only on his way to Imperial Age, so he's really behind. But as you can see, he has a lot of wood and a lot of gold, so he should maybe just go for making a lot of archers instead, or produce some more Janissaries. I think they cost wood and gold as well. So here I built a castle, as you can see, it's alright. I don't use too many villages. Here he doesn't have Meadowhole's research, so I use my villagers to try and get his castle. But they get shot at with by his Janissaries, and as you saw there, I sent my archers here to disrupt his gold mining. That was really good, and I sent a battering ram up here to get the castle along with my trebuchets. And yeah, that was nice again that I won this battle, because that means he is low on 650 stone, as well as some food, because he will lose his villages, and also because he lost so many Janissaries. In general, it's about making your opponent waste resources, kind of, when killing his units, he basically loses resources. So that's what the point of this game is, really. But as you can see, I'm getting quite a big army now. I got trebuchets and stuff, so that's really good. I got some pikemen to harass his villages down here, or up here, sorry. And everything is looking good. Yeah, I start attacking his castle with my trebuchets, and I get shot at because they have quite a long range. My archers don't have this long range, and I convert one. Never underestimate the power of monks. They're really strong. Actually, people tend to forget them, which is a big mistake. They're really strong. as you can see, he tries to counter it with attacking my castle, but it's only one trebuchet at the moment, and that's alright with me. I got more. And up here he decides to build a town center and attack my house. So I send one up to repair it, just so there won't be another opening. And he let his villagers out to mine gold instead. And here I don't know what he's doing with that trebuchet. It gets really close to my castle. And well, it's kind of weird. I don't really get it. But I decided to attack his trebuchet with my trebuchets, and they're not very good at hitting it. And he is then trying to attack my trebuchets with his knights, but I got pikes in the area, so they get good. And now it's a matter of micromanaging. Otherwise I will lose this battle. You know, I will have to control all my units, or the important units, which is the huscarls and the skirmishers. They are the most important units in this battle because they are the counters. And yeah, I think I decided to pack my trebuchets and make some progress. Let's see. I'm controlling my... Oh, I have view lock turned on.
Yeah.
And I just upgraded my my pikes to hellbiters, or whatever they're called. Helmetiers, probably. Instead of pikes, because I'm not going to produce more of them. So I thought that if I just upgraded them, I could avoid producing more of them. And here I see he retreats his villagers to this side over here. So I figure out that he probably have a camp over here. So I send some units up to deal with them. And yeah, he's just trying to harass me. Not doing very well though. You know, here I take my trebuchet and see that he got a camp like I was suspecting, and he gets my trebuchet, which is not very good. But I sent some soldiers up to protect it, but they arrived too late, and I think I make some more trebuchets. Just yeah, and meanwhile down here he is having a lot of these guys, but I got my upgraded skirmishers and my huscarls. So yeah, I'm doing good. I have a lot of trebuchets as well. Really devastating units. And I bring some of these guys up here to get his gold miners. As you can see, it's a lot of things going on at the same time, but he was a really good opponent, so it was really entertaining. And he tried to attack, not doing too well though. And I get all his gold miners up here. You don't really pay attention to them. And I have to retreat a little because I lost all my skirmishes. So I only have my huscarls, and he gets my monks, which is not that good. And I built another castle just to protect this area. So I got a lot of his buildings here, and I use my huscarls to get his janissaries. That's really good. You have to consider that my units are cheaper than his, so in the long run I would win. Also because it's resources that are easy to get. I mean, mine are food and wood, and they are relatively easy to get. I mean, there's a lot of wood on the map, and food, you get that from farms, which it's something you can produce yourself, unless gold. There's only a limited amount of gold. But as you can see, he resigns because he see I bring my trebuchets in the middle of his city, and yeah, he don't really have any units to attack with. He have a couple of knights, and up here I got his little camp. So it was a really good game, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and please comment, rate and subscribe, and take care guys. See ya.